Hi everyone, hope you had a lovely week. Yes, Emery is here with the weekly word. And this week I want to talk to us about love. The love as it's explained in the Bible, or just a few hits to it. Anyway, according to the Bible, love in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 4 to 8, it tells us that love is kind, love is patient, love is not envious, love is forgiving. Love, because it's forgiving, it doesn't keep record of wrong, and it's happy with the truth. That's what these verses say. And it goes ahead to tell us that love never fails. Like with all this, it never fails. Just to explain it a little bit further, it's patient. How is it patient? Like, even when you're just asking for anything from God, how do you ask for it? Sometimes you want something there, and then it love, the love we have between us and God, love, it's patient. Let's just use this love between humans, you yourself and God. You are patient on what God is releasing onto your life, and also God is patient with you, because we go astray so many times and all these things happen, but God is always patient with you, like waiting for you, his dear child. It's kind. This is like, for example, between us fellow Christians, and even like fellow human beings, even those that are not Christians. You can't say you love your neighbor, yet you're rude to them, you're mean, you're all those things. Like, where is the love really? Where is the love? You're not even living in harmony because you keep on hurting other people. Yeah, love is forgiving. Like, when you love someone, you can't keep holding grudges. So this verse is telling us, like, show love to each other. When someone wrongs you, forgive them. Forgiving someone does not mean forgive them and become best friends again. No, you can forgive them and just let it go. So yeah, love is forgiving. Like, don't damage yourself, your heart, your soul, just because you're holding a grudge on someone. It's not worth it. Love them, let it go. Be at peace with yourself and be at peace with other people. Love is happy with the truth. There is no way you can have the gift of love on your life and be happy with doing wrong to people, be happy with all these sinful acts. Love is happy with truth. And this I love. I like this part of love is not envious. You cannot love me and be jealous of the things that are going on in my life. First of all, the things that are happening in my life are happening because God has willed them to happen at that very point. Tomorrow may be your turn, or something even better might happen for you. So love me enough. Love your sisters enough. Love your brothers enough. Love your friends enough to be happy for them at that time, and don't be envious of what they achieve or what they get, because yours is coming soon after. Yes. And furthermore, in the New Testament still, we see that love is the greatest commandment of all. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13, it explains that love is greater than all the other commandments. It sums up the commandments that are in Exodus, the commandments that were given to Moses. It sums them up in everything is summed up by love, because you can't love someone and steal from them. You can't love someone and murder them. You can't love you can't love people in your society and commit adultery. You can't love someone and do any of those and go against the commandments. In 1 Corinthians 13:13, it says, and with faith, hope, and love, these three, but the greatest of all these is love. So we should always ask God to just install more and more love onto us. into our souls and our spirits. Then in 1 John chapter 4 verse 19, it tells us that we love because God loved us first. So even when we are expressing our love to our friends, our family, and everyone around, we should just do it as God would have loved us. God already loves us, but like, are you loving people as God loves you? Because God loves you so much. God doesn't want to see you hurt. God doesn't want to see you in pain. God loves you so much. So we love people. We have a a an original copy on which we're just photocopying our traits from. We're just photocopying this love from, and that is God's love for us. God is amazing. Like, he just shows us the way. All we do is copy and follow what he's showing us. Then in 1 John chapter 4 verse 7 tells us to love each other because love comes from God. I love all of you. I love everyone. I love my family. I love my friends. I love my neighbors because God loves me so much. And I always ask God to install more and more love in my spirit. When you're annoying me today, I have no problem speaking to you tomorrow because God has installed love in my spirit. I will not get angry for long. I'll not keep a grudge in my heart because that's not how God loves us. And that's not the love that God has given me. It doesn't mean I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. No. But I have forgiven you. I have gotten over it. I just have nothing to tell you. Yeah. Yes. So, also in Romans chapter 8, verse 38, tells us that nothing can separate us from the love of God. This is so beautiful because no matter what happens, no matter how astray you're going, nothing is going to separate you from the love of God. Like, don't let that devil even lie to you a bit. You know, the devil is a liar. The devil can tell you, no, you've gone astray, you've done this, you've not been living as per God's commandments, you've been too much into the worldly acts, so God does not love you. No, my dear, God loves you. Nothing is too huge to come between you and God. Like, that love is too strong. That's the good news that I have for everyone today. Like, this week's good news is love because you were loved first by the Almighty, by God our Father. He loved you first, so also give out that same love. And as I sum it up, just because we love each other does not mean that just because I love you does not mean you take advantage of people's love. No. Instead, love them back. Because when you love someone as much as God loves you, you can't take advantage of them because you always want what's best for them. You're forgiving, you're kind to them, you fellowship with them, because as we see in Hebrews 10:25, it says, let's not give up on fellowship as we love one another. So we fellowship together. When we're in love, we share our blessings with those that are in need, according to 1 John 3:17. Yes, so let's continue to love each other and also love unto God, mainly to love unto God, and then we love unto each other because God has blessed us with all this love. God has blessed us with our spirits filled with love, faith, and hope. And the greatest of them is love. Have a lovely week. Have a beautiful, amazing week filled with love, Christian love, agape love. Bye bye. God bless you.